Well, there you go, friends. Doc South here, Saturday morning, and actually, I'm getting ready to. As soon as I'm done with this video, I guess I'll be heading up to work at the supermarket I work for up in Blairstown, the Acme. And Sandy, well, let's see. Sandy actually left this morning around, I think around 4 in the morning. Yeah, her thing is antiques. She's very, very big on buying and selling antiques, and she's good at it. She really is. Frankly, I couldn't be prouder. And what she'll do, well, like I said, about 4 this morning, she headed out. It was dark as heck out, but she has her flashlights and stuff, and she goes to these flea markets. And by the time she gets to the flea market, it's maybe 5 in the morning, and the she'll just walk up and down the aisles or the rows of vendors and hunt things down, uh, make an offer, or buy at the price they're asking, whatever. The vendors might be asking for antiques, different items, and then she takes all that back into the parking lot, puts it in her van, and goes to maybe another flea market. And it's really amazing. She'll be home. It's about 8 o'clock now in the morning. She'll be home in about another hour, give or take. Again, I'll be up at the supermarket by then, but she'll have herself a nice carload, and then she takes those antique items and sells them over at a co-op center. She has a booth at the Slatington Antique Center, and she does very well. She honestly does very, very well. People they're looking for her to show up with the items. Um, when she pulls into the parking lot at Slatington, people are waiting, or up in her booth. Over the course of a week or so, many of the items will be gone, and sold and gone. And she's I'm rather proud of her. It was I guess it was a marriage made in heaven, her and me. I for a long time was an antique dealer. Now I'm pretty much more of a uh, DJ when I can, although I don't do that much anymore now that I'm older. But I work at the supermarket and keep myself in shape doing that. And I do these videos, these little stories, and that's, I guess, my contribution to the planet, I suppose, if you want to call it a contribution. And yeah, all in all, I got to say, it's absolutely fascinating to see her in action, buying this stuff. She doesn't tend to go to auctions. She feels auctions you wind up paying too much. So she goes to flea markets, hits early, and makes a fair offer, and quite often will get the item will be sold to her at the price she requested. It's it's pretty neat, pretty neat. Good person. I got to say, I lucked out when she walked into my world. I got to say, I don't know if she lucked out when I walked into her world, but I feel like I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I'll see you later. God bless, and uh, I can't wait to see what some of the stuff she's accumulated and brought by after a busy morning out there in the flea market fields. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Catch you later. Bye now.